Yeah, we be going hard, man. Welcome to episode 18 of Hippies and Pancakes. As usual, I got my brother DJ Q Waves with me.
What's good?
I got D with me.
Hey, everybody.
And this week we don't got no special guests. It's just the gang again. And I kind of like that formula from last week. So continuing the conversation we were just having before we started recording, bruh, when he dropped that song, first of all, when I seen him outside, it was already a thing. You know what I'm saying? But when he dropped that song, bro, I was like, yeah, he GOAT status, bro.
Yeah, man.
Lil Baby is certified a GOAT. Hey, I got a question I've been asking all week, though, and I knew this was going to be the question of the week for me for the show, man. Are we canceling Nicki Minaj, man? Is the culture going to cancel her for that banner that shit she did?
I kind of heard about it, but, anything that involved that is going to miss me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
but I follow her, so I see it because I follow her.
Right.
You know, bro, she wrong. Her she and wrong, Akon wrong.
Yeah, Akon
they wrong as shit. Akon, hey, niggas sad off the album. Niggas sad as shit off the shit.
I'm watching it, man. He winning. As long as you see, he winning.
But he winning. But I can't. It's like they helping though. Like it's like this the new agenda or some shit. Like, yeah, let's help this shit out. Like Nicki, like, oh, we separating the streets from the industry shit, from the business shit. But I'm like, but you know better than that. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason. It's a reason she ain't never do some, like a lot of whole shit, in her career because of the street image that hip hop has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she know better. She trying to be industry, and it's definitely gonna affect some people that have the ability to say no to her. Will be able like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and not fuck with it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to get that whack juice on me.
Yeah, I heard a fucking like a snippet from the joint. She was talking about like how niggas running around with they crew and all that, but it's rats in they camp. But I'm like to myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, everybody, they're trying to say some ambiguous shit like that and not say who. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid. Yeah, that's it's not. It can't be true.
And she tried to say rap is entertainment, not it's not the streets.
I mean, this rap is CNN for the ghetto.
Listen, I have my opinion about all that shit. That everything that all that go over there, all that shit miss me. I'm not gonna give it no life. Fuck them. Don't get that whack juice on you. Keep that whack juice off you.
She's still getting canceled. She getting canceled over here. She is canceled. Hey, look, it's so bad. It's so crazy. I unfollowed the bitch on Instagram, bro. Like, I was just like, yeah, nigga, I like you threw me off. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep that.
Like,
it
was one thing to say. It's one thing that prior to her doing a song, or any time that during the time he was snitching, that she would have stood up for him. But the way till he come home, now we standing up for the nigga. Come on, man. Did you send him money while he was away? Did you go visit him? Did you know what I'm saying? Did you do shit like that?
Lock your people up, set them up, and lock them up.
Because your name could have her name could have easily been Cardi B's name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. If this was like maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago, that would have been Lil Wayne name in it.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? That would have been Young Money's name, probably caught up in a conspiracy like that. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good for real. They keep that shit. I don't even want something to be catchy and get caught in my head and I start repeating that shit type of shit. You know what I mean?
That's gonna make you feel like you're part of the shit.
Yeah, I all that shit miss me. Like that shit come on, I cut it off, change the channel, turn the channel, flip the script. Don't let them. The nigga trying to persuade y'all. He facing, what would you do? Nah, don't listen to it, man.
Oh God, everybody. That. I'm saying though, if they fucked you, I'm like, man, nah, bro. She for the streets.
She been corny.
You hear me? First thing I would have thought of if my baby mama for the gang, all I'm gonna think of is that Drake line from Child's Play. Don't make me send you back to the hood. That's all I'm gonna think of. Like
Listen,
all that other shit, cornball shit, bro. You up millions and millions. That's stupid.
he mad because his baby mama a thought. But that's probably the only person that fuck with his type, corny ass. He just had a baby with the junk all in love. See, that's the thing. Niggas be acting like one way, but then they really be emotional. You be treating her like she a bitch and you don't care nothing about her, this and that. Okay, she fucked your team. Now what? Oh, she fucked my baby mama.
So
That's your
he
fault.
he gonna tell her.
Oh, definitely.
Well, that's how he gonna get his kid. He gonna snitch on that bitch.
If he got something, I don't think he gonna hold it. Man, listen.
But you know what? I'm starting to see something else. I don't want to get it too much light, but it's only because it's gonna affect the culture because I noticed how he took aim at me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't do my research on what's it, Desi Perez?
On title, what's she like CEO of Rock Nation or something?
The CEO of Rock Nation, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You covered that in your segment this week or the last week?
Nah, I don't talk about Tekashi.
I don't know why.
We don't even say it. We gotta bleep his name. We don't even say that nigga name.
Could y'all fill me in what happened with Miss Perez? I don't know.
So the top. Oh, go ahead. You tell her.
No, I just heard she was a snitch, a rat, and she's associated with Jay-Z and stuff. And they always saying like snitches hang with snitches.
But it's funny. It's funny that now amidst all
No.
all
How
of
is
this
she
shit
a
that's
snitch?
going
She's
on.
not a part of the game. She's a square.
Well, she said they try to say that Desi Perez was a snitch. I ain't never like go research how because like when even when Jay-Z was going through like his legal stuff. First of all, I was young as shit and I was just singing age to the ESO. I didn't know the fuck. I didn't know I was trying to get Jay out of jail. I didn't know I was screaming free Hove. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older, I was screaming free Jay-Z. So there was a lot of shit that was going on. I don't know, bro. They say she a snitch. I'm not. I mean, some people even try to say, try to say my goat a snitch sometimes, but haven't produced any, paperwork.
Yeah, they say a lot of people snitches.
Well,
I mean, but then
who's the GOAT? I'm confused. You gotta fill me in.
My goat, Jay-Z.
All right. So how he is snitch?
There's just rumors that be going around like in the industry, like he had, or he like even now like they got like little rumors now like he a double agent like I mentioned last week, and just people saying stuff like basically he a white supremacist too type shit. I've been saying a lot of stupid shit about him.
Anything to keep us separated, bro. Anything to keep us separated.
Yeah, because I'm not understanding. They like, oh well, Jay-Z did something with the NFL. I mean, okay, Jermaine Dupri got a call from the NFL, but really, if I can have anybody, this is what Irv Gotti said. You know what I'm saying? Irv Gotti was like, if I can have anybody's like of a celebrity status or something like that speak on my behalf as a black person here or as a minority, it would have to be Jay-Z and not Jermaine Dupri. Like, when the fuck has Jermaine Dupri ever said anything political that stand out? Like, he might have said, oh, I don't like Trump at his house sometime. You know what I'm saying? I never heard him say anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it doesn't matter who the person is as long as they're preaching a positive message. But again, anything to separate us. It's like motherfuckers talk about snitching. What, you not gonna hire a lawyer? He could have been a former prosecutor. If he the fucking best lawyer, you're not gonna hire him. Like, if it's people that's involved, it's people that's not involved. Like, people keep themselves in these mental fucking things that they won't allow themselves to progress. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand that, like, because even the conversation of like snitching itself with the culture, it's like, but it's still certain shit you can't walk away from, or you don't do. Like, like you know that if telling on somebody gonna get that person a lot of time, and you can get them less time by just shutting the fuck up. You just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
of
don't
course.
give one of ours to them. Like they go into the jail system, you don't receive no money for it. And every day that person is in jail, they going through all this mental anguish and all this bullshit. And the government or whoever the private sector is, they're getting money off this person. And all your ass did was you basically just like sold a slave into slavery. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Well, see that, but that my whole thing is like, as far as snitching, if you're not involved, like if somebody did something to my grandmother could call the police. You know what I mean? Like, and I would hope they're there to protect her. But
Okay, now look.
she's not
Technically, if
snitching.
grandma called the police, she a snitch. Technically, grandma a snitch.
My
But
grandmother is not a snitch because my
but
grandmother is not. And what other recourse does
but
she
she a
have?
civilian, right?
Yeah,
She's
she's a
a fucking
civilian.
civilian. My
Yeah.
grandmother can live in the fucking laws. Now, if somebody see, that's what I'm saying.
Grandma gonna come
Like
home and have a laugh and like I snitched on him because he was out there selling them drugs in front of my house.
But if you're
see,
not
but
living
that's and if you are negatively impacting a person, they have a right to defend themselves.
Yeah,
What
and
the fuck,
if that's the way.
yeah, motherfuckers think like, oh, I'ma just commit, I'ma break into your house. Oh, you told on me, you wrong. What are you talking about? You broke into somebody's house. You think they not gonna say nothing? You think they're gonna just let the shit slide, or they gonna ride on you and pop your ass? Like, what you
Now,
want?
all right, so now look, what if you in a life of crime and I'm in a life of crime and I do something, now I come break into your house, I break in your house or whatever, I do whatever, and I steal a couple bricks from you, but you like, and you call, is that okay to call the police now?
I would never call the police during a crime. I'm gonna say, oh, I had drugs stolen from me.
That's what, but people do that, and then it's also a charge. It would be a charge on me of stealing illegal drugs.
Yeah, I mean, why? That's what I'm saying. Why would the police get involved in any of that? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, snitching is if you are involved in a crime with other parties in that. If you are party to something and they catch you and you tell on the other people you're party to that with, that's snitching. That's all, to me. That's all snitching is. If you
And
are party
and
to this
also if you
incident.
see a nigga, and also if you see a nigga name on a post at 7-Eleven and you call to get the reward money, that's snitching too.
Well, I mean,
That
I
is
mean, yeah,
snitching.
because that's
Fuck
something
that.
that's something you're not involved in. You know what I mean? That's something you know, like that's you getting yourself involved in something that you're not involved in. That's snitching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You inserting yourself into that. But if somebody do something to you and you don't have no other recourse, you not in that lifestyle, you can't do nothing back. You think you supposed to just let them abuse you? No.
Right.
Right.
Like, I would urge any citizen to take advantage if they can. The justice system, if a person is abusing them, don't just let people take advantage of you. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
hey,
But
let
if you're not
me ask
involved,
you
then
something.
you making yourself involved. Then you snitching.
Speaking of taking advantage of stuff like that, right? And like I actually went back and listened to last week's episode, right? And I heard the part where you were like your favorite comedian was saying something about like, dang, I just lost my whole train of thought. Damn.
My man Schultze.
Yeah,
My,
what did he say
that's
though?
my favorite white comedian. Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle is my
Oh,
favorite comedian.
yeah.
My
Well,
favorite
your
white
favorite.
comedian.
You said one of your favorite comedians. Damn, I
Yeah,
forgot. I
yeah.
lost my train of thought. I'm smoking. I lost my train of thought. Of what the fuck?
It was something about the
What?
police.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. Oh, about one. Was it the one bad apple thing or something?
Yeah,
That's what it was.
it was something
Nah,
like that.
so
I don't,
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot where the fuck I was going with this. It was all the way live. I'm actually looking at
It'll
the
come
road,
to you.
paying attention to the road. Yeah, it definitely will. But
Cause I
actually
don't remember.
I actually want to talk. Y'all see this background I'm using this week right here on
Yeah, I
here?
like that.
Yeah, this is some a post actually that I found on Instagram, man, and it really caught my eye because I was like, I think that's why the media is so upset right now. But do you see how the fucking president is responding? Hey, in fact, it's somebody else that about to get ousted as well on here too. I'm gonna speak on that person after I speak on old boy.
Is
So
it
your
she?
man is a she. Oh, you already know what I'm on
Yeah,
there.
I already know. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know what I'm on. So it's a racism is so American that when you protest it, people think you are protesting America.
Yeah, I like that.
Man, if that ain't the God honest truth, and the way this president is responding, bro, I thought that maybe this can be that maybe Trump had another run like in him at first prior to a lot of this shit that's going on, but I didn't think he didn't think, and no one thought that race would end up having to be the thing that he stands on, and we know where he stand at when he run the second time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been coronavirus. You feel what I'm saying? And oh, I responded to it like this, and I'm getting the economy back. He had a shot, but right now he doing some fucked up shit. You know, he's launching his campaign on Juneteenth in Tulsa, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
Come on, man.
Hey, but see, this is the thing about him that motherfuckers don't understand is he about to. This is what I think. He about to drop a fucking reparations bill or some shit. Like this nigga,
Hey, child, look
this
out, right?
nigga, man, listen, listen,
I'ma get
listen.
back.
He said no.
Oh,
He said everybody else promised you things. I deliver. Reparations Act, June 19th,
everyone.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street.
Hey,
What you
yo.
gonna say?
Hey, yo, if what I'm gonna say, I'm on the way.
That's what I'm talking about.
The next episode gonna be in Tulsa. The next episode will be in Tulsa. Teddy gonna have a MAGA hat on, trying to get my check first.
But see, this is what I'm telling you, man. Don't trust this nigga, bro. Don't trust.
Yeezy for president. Fuck him. Yeezy for president, man.
This nigga fuck around, start run and be. He gonna try to become king, man. I'm telling you. Did you break it up?
Hey, all king of America. People try to turn this to a monarchy out this motherfucker. Real bad reception like this motherfucker. Y'all can hear?
Yeah,
Hello?
we got you down. You came back.
All right, bet. Yeah, I got real bad reception while I was just driving that. You said he gonna try to become king of America?
Bro, he gonna try to pull a Putin. He gonna try to get lifetime powers.
Hey, but guess what's gonna happen? You know one thing
You break it up,
gonna
bro.
happen though. Not gonna go like that as long as all this shit. These white folks not even gonna go for that. You get this is a good time. Hello, y'all. Let me know when I'm back.
You back?
Yeah, you back now.
So yeah, basically, I don't think this is a new America, man. I don't think people gonna go like that. Did you see the general that apologized for taking part in his photo op in front of the church?
No,
right, but again, when he dropped that reparations bill, what you gonna say? Because I think that's the move. I think that's the play. Because the Democrats ain't got nothing to respond.
I think, you know why I think they never gave us reparations for so long? The old way.
You ain't breaking up.
One thing
We can't hear you still.
over niggas' head. They'll say to stop niggas from doing what they doing. What's up, y'all? Hello? Yo?
Yeah. Yeah, it's trying to be
Yeah.
going in and out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you good? No, you're not. Thought so. No, you're not.
Y'all can hear me?
Keep talking.
Yeah. No, it's probably because I'm on the road, so they was a signal and shit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
recession bad.
They try to motherfucking make Hey, can y'all hear me now? Because I don't hear y'all. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little
Yo,
bit. Yeah, I
it's
can hear you a
definitely
little
get
bit.
better in a second. I know, maybe this that. All right, well, they probably trying to cut us off. We talking real shit.
They canceling us.
Nah,
They
let's
throttling
not
us.
let them get on the soapbox this week. I'm gonna watch it out there. Yeah, they trying to take us out, bro. They trying to
Yeah.
take us out.
They
I
try
don't
to
know
take
what
us.
the fuck. I have to turn it. We gonna have to
Hey,
try to disguise this motherfucking drink champs.
hey, how many times we start talking some shit, we just all of a sudden experience technical difficulties?
Like it's like one, the
Even,
phone going off, the
hey,
power went out.
Like,
even when we in the studio, the power go out.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what's going on, bro. I mean, listen. That's why
Hey,
I
it
control
is
my
what it
message.
is.
I love America.
Not for real, I do too. But hey,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
they told old boy they called my man Bunker bitch. He probably the first president to see the bunker since 2011.
That's why he walked in front of the church and held the Bible upside down.
Nah, he probably the first president to see the bunker since 2001.
Yeah. That's my, he funny,
That nigga,
man.
hey, that bitch down there on Twitter like, yeah, man, it's down nice too. They can't even get me down here. Bitch ass. That nigga, yo, I can't stand this nigga, bro. Like, how the fuck they let this nigga in the office, bro?
Man, I don't get it.
He gonna be the one. He gonna be the one that's bring all the change, like accidentally bring all the change for black people. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Yeah.
he
Like,
gonna drop the reparations bill and we
hey,
still
look,
gotta vote his ass out.
hey, but look though, this the
Right.
whole kill though, right? He gonna accidentally free the black people like Lincoln did.
Yeah,
Like
that's what
Lincoln,
I'm saying. On accident, you
Lincoln,
right.
yeah, Lincoln
On
only
accident,
did that
he
shit
was
so
like, "What
he can
y'all
end
want?
the
Here y'all
war.
go."
He was like, y'all not gonna please stop fighting. If y'all don't stop fighting, I'm gonna free the slaves. Fucking free the slaves. The only reason he freed the slaves so the motherfuckers can become soldiers so they can win. That shit was by accident, bro. They ain't mean to do that shit.
Yeah, because it was a letter or something. He was like, I don't want to. I gotta look it up. It was a letter Lincoln wrote saying something. He's not for the abolishment of slavery if it meant keeping the country together. He's not trying to abolish slavery to do that or some shit like that. But then it got to a point where it was no turning back or something. I forget that. My history, bro, is getting a little foggy. But yeah,
Nah,
you're absolutely right.
that's because we gotta start forgetting this shit, they shit. Cause they try to teach us the good parts of like the shiny side. You know what I'm saying? They all the presidencies, bro. They'll tell you, oh, this president did this, and this, but don't tell you how many lives he took. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they never tell you that. Like they look at it like, oh, it was the war of 1812 and shit. Like, bro, that was a war. People was dying, bro, here, bro. Like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Yeah.
That shit was okay. Like y'all was like, can you imagine a war breaking out here right now? Like that shit not gonna be okay. We not gonna be okay with that.
Yeah, man. That's why I always say Americans, we are so privileged. Most of us can't even imagine a war on American soil. Imagine it's bombs where your house is. People are
That's why.
dying. You
that's
have
why
to
I
flee
believe
to another part
9/11
of the
was.
country.
That's
Huh?
why I believe 9/11 was staged though, like an inside job. Because like I still can't fathom the idea of somebody. Come on, man, some mountain people being smarter
You
than
said the
us.
mountain
I mean,
people.
call it call it call it ignorance if you want, but we got mountain people here. We is called NORAD, and them motherfuckers smart as shit.
Nah, man. Nah, they could get us. They could,
Like
bro.
our mountain people be spanking shit.
I'm just saying, allegedly, I might have known people that had weapons on planes before. So you know what I mean. You
I'm
can
just,
take over a
I'm just,
plane.
I'm just. I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. Why are you putting people in the air that can't spank some shit once they get up in the air? Because ain't nobody up there to protect them. Like that's saying like a super fast ass jet ain't gonna end up flying over here from Russia or some shit, hopping on a commercial airline line like yeah, land this bitch right now.
Nah, it just, man, look, that I remember. Listen, I remember that motherfucking day. Ain't nobody know what was going on. Like that shit was crazy. They was
Yeah,
scrambling jets and shutting shit down. It was live blackouts. They shut all the cell phone towers down and everything. It was one of them days.
man. I mean, all I remember I was destiny racist, and then they was like, "Hey, y'all, we gotta go home." They dropping bombs on America. I was like, "Bombs?" What? I was in my head like, "Well, shit, I gotta get my sister first." But then, how the fuck I'm gonna run away from some bombs? Like, I gotta catch a school bus.
Bro, I'm down. I was at Eastern Senior High School. We could see the smoke from the Pentagon before the shit was on the news. We on the top floor. We see smoke coming up. We was like, "Oh shit, are they bombing the Capitol?" Because we didn't know. This before the
Yeah,
second plane hit and all that. Like,
I did think that though. I
it was
was like, "Oh,
crazy.
they trying to attack the White House." I was like, "Oh, yeah, it's about to go up."
Yeah,
That
we could see the smoke from the classroom because
yeah, that's around
we
the
are the
time
top floor.
yeah,
Huh?
that's around the time they had first introduced them fucking stealth jets too.
Yeah,
Like,
and this at this time, the only thing that could communicate was the Nextel. So if
hey,
you wasn't on the chirp, everything was shut down. That shit was crazy.
it's crazy. When we get some new. Hello,
Yeah, you
you hear
back?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what I think is crazy though?
What's that?
That I've been dropping like this political music that about just the politics and shit, and it's now becoming a wave. It's like, all right, am I ahead of the curve? Because now I'm just like,
You're
I'm
ahead of
about
the
to,
curve.
yeah, I'm about to just go ahead and just give y'all what I already gave y'all. Like, it ain't
Yeah.
even no point in me even saying nothing else. Be like, I seen a post of somebody say, if you wondering why Kendrick Lamar didn't say something, that's because he already did. And then they had to pimp a butterfly.
So Dave Chappelle dropped the special like yesterday or something, and
Mm-hmm.
he said the same thing. He was like, people wonder why I didn't just all of a sudden jump up and start speaking. He's like, I've been speaking about this the whole time. I've been said this. He's like, pay attention. Like this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. So yeah, it's a lot of and you know, I feel very similar to that. You know what I mean? Like we already doing this, but it's our mission or it should be our objective to continue the conversation and allow other people that are finding their voice the opportunity to talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for them to express themselves. So like I'm doing a lot of listening right now because I've expressed my opinion about all of this stuff numerous of times when it wasn't popular.
Right.
So now
I
I'm
mean,
trying to listen and see where other people really stand. You know what I mean?
Cause my thing is like, I always found it crazy that like, all right, in my quest for knowledge, like growing up and just like listening from my father and my uncles, just you know how you start to learn things.
Right.
Um, I feel like I always receive the same message, like, all right, the black man, the white man, this our position, this is what it is, this is how things are. And naturally, I don't know how other people were brought up, but I became defiant of that order. But what I don't understand is how that's been a conversation that every black person has at some point in time with another black person, and now it's just like a thing that we talk about. It's like, oh yeah, you know, they ain't let some slaves know that they was free until this year, Juneteenth. That's why it's Juneteenth. I'm like, bro, you
Yo,
just now
Juneteenth,
knowing
we
that?
gotta celebrate. It's gonna be crazy. This gonna be the craziest
But
Juneteenth ever.
we gotta go all the way to fuck up, bro.
It's gonna be the craziest Juneteenth ever. Cause everybody, but I like I said, I just think, I mean, like we've said before, it's not when people get the message, as long as they get it, and hopefully it can inspire people to come together more, work together more, and get us out of this feeling where you feel like you're oppressed, where you feel like you don't have the freedoms. And it's not just a feeling, it's reality. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
hell yeah.
So get out of side of that so you can start planning your life and your future and your families and stuff like that. Like the things, man, it was a
Yeah,
show
cause
on, go ahead.
no, 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 I'm listening to you.
No, I was just saying it was a show on Netflix that this guy, he owned a restaurant, and he was telling me about how his father sat him down when he was 12 years old and
Right,
and told him to write down whatever you want to be in this world so we can plan it out as if you have no barriers, because you have none.
right,
And that shit almost made me want to cry, because I was like, no matter how much money I could make, I couldn't tell my son that.
right.
You know what I mean? And I want to reach the day and the time, the point where I can tell that to my child. Hey,
Martin Luther
plan.
King's dream.
Yeah, I just want them to be able to plan their future. Like me growing up, I didn't think I would be 18, 21, 25, 30. I didn't think I would make it to these, you know what I'm saying, milestones. That was
Right.
what was told to us. That's in school. Like they would point to y'all are the problem. You look around. It's only one out of three of y'all will live or without going to jail and shit. So you
No
living like
bullshit.
that, but that's what you seeing. So you're not planning for your future.
You
You know what I
planning on
mean?
trying to escape that process first.
Yeah, and you don't even never think that it's possible because you don't see it. But
Because for at least
now,
25 years, you trying to outrun a casket or a jail cell.
exactly. That's what that's all I'm thinking about. I'm trying to just live.
I
So
think
now,
that, my bad, when y'all do this, when y'all run this back, this conversation right here need to be a highlight because this is big.
but I mean, because that's the truth. Because so now, after I reach these milestones, I'm like, oh shit, I'm still alive. So let me see what else I can do.
Right. I realized that. You know, like I'll be 29 tomorrow, so I realized that I didn't start to live and plan and structure things until I was 25. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was because I spent the first 25 years trying to duck. I was in jail already, but now I'm like, I'm ducking the casket now. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Man,
gotta keep these niggas from trying to smoke me. I gotta make
exactly.
sure I don't fuck with this girl because this girl might set me up to get
Exactly,
killed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro. Yeah, it's real. It's real, and it's not just you. It's me. You know what I'm saying? It's more the majority of black people in America, especially black men. So I mean, it's just learning and growing and trying to do better each day, I guess.
I think that I think if the right person hear this conversation right here, I think it might wake them up because to hear you say it out your mouth, it made me say it out loud too. Like in my mind first, like, damn, for the first 25 years of a nigga life, he real life ducking, trying to be a stereotype.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to be a statistic.
Yeah, I'm trying to find myself, but all in all, I don't want to ball because they gonna think that's what they expect. They expect me to be a baller, but nigga, you good at basketball, like. But then it's like all right, well, I'm good at basketball, I'm good at rap, or I'm good at hustling, so I don't want to be a hustler that read books. You know what I'm saying? It took a nigga like Nipsey Hussle to live and die for a nigga to be like, oh yeah, man, knowledge. Like, duh, nigga,
Man,
that knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
listen, knowledge is sacrifice. It's the opposite half of ignorance is bliss. Knowledge is sacrifice. You have to give something up to get that. You know what I mean? Everybody.
Nah, for real. To gain from knowledge, yeah, that's real shit. You definitely have to give up something in order to benefit from it. Like, you can know what you know, but if you don't give something up, you're not going
Hey, we
you're
got
not gonna
less than a
see the
minute of
fruit of that shit.
this
Like,
meeting.
you're not fruit of that shit. So that's what started the other one.
Yeah, I'm about to start this right now. I'm recording right now. You could go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Yeah, nah, man. For the little baby that have been rapping for like the last like couple years, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm impressed, bro.
Right.
I'm impressed. And for real, bro. At this point, I'm gonna just ask y'all this, right? Little baby or Roddy Rich?
Little baby.
Roddy Rich don't got enough projects out yet for us to compare stats. You know what I'm saying? As far as being consistent with like albums, but you gotta think this
Like
nigga
both,
first
I'm
album,
not gonna
every
put them
song in
against
that
each
bitch
other.
was a hit.
I want them
said
both.
what?
See, I don't want to
No.
put them.
It's not even that. It's just like those that I just picked this who I feel like
They
is the
won in
two best of
1A.
the new school.
Nah,
Yeah,
they
no,
won in 1A.
You don't
no
like Young Boy?
bullshit. Oh no, Young Boy, yeah, that's my nigga.
1B.
They always
But
consistent. Like the
He
youngest
got-
boy and the new Tupac.
Young who?
Young Boy
Young
gonna
people.
stay here.
Say who the new Tupac?
Young Boy. That's their generation.
They don't know who the fuck Tupac is. Then you can say Lil Baby or Rowdy is more like Tupac than Young Boy.
Fuck no, Nipsey.
Well, Nipsey, yeah, but Nipsey, yeah.
Yeah. Nip.
And Nip didn't get the he
That's,
was just cracking over. He was
you
just
know why
cracking
though?
over.
Because a lot of people don't remember when Pac tried to get out of his deal by doing that double album.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And his own thing, but yeah, I mean I get shit already. I got Death Row East.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
You remember that shit?
They gave
I'm
all
like,
that shit.
people forgot about that shit, but then nobody even said that fucking Cash Money the same, because they got Cash Money West and got Blueface wrapped up in deals that's crazy, bro.
I'm glad you said that.
Man, listen, read your paperwork. Read your paperwork.
Why you say you glad I said it? I said
Because a lot of people don't be forgetting that Death Row started a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Death Row showed niggas how to muscle niggas.
Yeah, they was the first rap label with their own chain. Ain't nobody had their own chain for them.
No, I ain't gonna lie though. No bullshit. When I was little and listening to
Rap
like the
Alive.
Chronic album and shit,
I think Rap Alive was before Death Row.
Nah, I died like when I was growing up, I wanted to be on Death Row or fucking Bad Boy.
Bad Boy.
Those
Oh yeah, Death Row was it.
But Death Row had the best shit. They had the best rappers to me. They had Snoop Dogg, they had Tupac, they had Dr. Dre, they had Corrupt. You know what I'm saying?
By far, they
like,
was at that time they were the you know, like TDE or somebody is now,
man,
that label.
The Chronic album, bro. The Chronic album itself, bro, just for it to be Dr. Dre's album, bro. That shit was too like that.
But the thing that most people don't get, that shit was like a 5-year run. All of it was like.
But a lot of the West Coast rappers not even like that now.
Matter of fact, it was from 91 to 96 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's how long they run was. Huh?
Yeah, it was gone. Shit was over with. That and they did all that history within that little bit of time.
So who you think rebirthed the West then?
Kendrick.
That brought it back. I think the game.
The game.
No, if you want to say put people back in mainstream, Snoop never really went nowhere, but the game got a lot of new rappers rapping again. Like
Oh
like
yeah,
somebody
Snoop
bust out
held
the
the
city.
West down.
Yeah, it was the game. The game got
Yes.
that. He look, he got that. I mean, but that's for more like LA, because like the West never went away, because like Hyphy and E40 and all them, they got their own shit. That shit, it's like go in DC. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They do that thing all the time.
Yeah, they in the Bay though. That's the difference.
Yeah,
They
but that's the
sound
West
like
Coast.
even how they rap different.
That's the West Coast though. The Bay is West
Yeah.
Coast.
Like that motherfucking water. I be like, man, what the fuck? This nigga blowing me, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. People be separating the Bay from the
You
West
remember the
Coast.
joint?
That's West
They was
Coast.
like, you want it? I got it. Dripping like water. You remember that?
Yeah, with
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But because it was that, and then it was the people. Like if you really start thinking about it on the West Coast before the game, it was the people that they was wearing the skinny jeans and all that.
Oh, the jerk.
New boys.
The hypey guys.
Yeah, it was a whole lot of movements, man. The West Coast never really went away, but as far as the street rap that brought a lot of new people, it was the game. It was the game.
Hey, nah, because the game introduced everybody to Kendrick.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
It
the
was the
game.
game. It was the game.
But
Like,
what niggas
I
don't
give
know
you
is
your flowers if you earn them.
Kendrick was by the sign of the rock though, but he fucked up.
Nah,
For real?
TDE hooked it up. TDE,
Nah,
TDE Interscope. They get whatever the fuck they want. They good.
Nah, I'm saying though, he was about to sign to the rock back in the day. He's supposed to like rap in front of Jay-Z and like froze up or some shit like that.
I ain't hear about that.
Boy, you better know, bro. Come on, man. It's more than high power, big guy. It's more than high power, big guy. I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan myself, but I just think
What you mean?
that I just think that I like different kind of music. Like I think like J. Cole more versatile, like how he do a song with 21 Savage and it don't sound super like
conscious.
Yeah,
I gotta
but it's
dispute
still
that.
Nah,
conscious
he got
and
other
stuff.
shit. He just
Hold on. You can't say that about Kendrick. He's more versatile than me. He got some Alfredo Santana.
yeah. Kendrick
Okay.
got he
I don't
versatile.
trust these niggas. I don't trust these bitches. I'm drunk right now, so all right, okay.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
That was
He fucks your rain. He from the hood. That ain't conscious. He fucks your rain. Pulled up on her in the minivan. Come on.
Hey,
That's some hood shit.
good kid, man, city y'all.
Oh man.
Nigga, I remember a nigga picked me up in a minivan to take his girl on a date. And I was like, nigga, you gonna drive me to date your girl? Okay. Whatever. It was supposed to have been his girlfriend, but he was older. I think he didn't really give a fuck.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy though?
What's up?
That's gonna probably be the conversation for our generation of rap is gonna be like Cole or Kendrick.
So Drake don't get no play?
Drake, I mean, come on, man. Like
A lot of people don't respect Drake because he ain't got like
Drake is a plant.
Young Drizzy. Nah, Drake ain't no plant. Drake is not a plant. Drake rapped on the radio with fucking no, I'm serious. He was rapping with Lil Chucky and fucking Lil Twist, and he was just enough. He was rapping alongside him, and he out rapped every fucking body. He out rapped all.
Twist, bruh.
Huh?
His last hit was Bedrock.
But that's when Drake. That's when Drake came out. That's my thing.
I didn't even have to Google that, bro. What was their last hit? QA, you the DJ.
But that's my
point.
Twist. That he.
Yeah, what was their last hit, bro?
But he was under them. He was under them, and he surpassed all of them. You know what I mean?
Nah, cause you gotta know, like, I don't know how long you've been listening to Drake, but like, I'm a Drake fan for real,
bro. I brought Drake. I brought Drake to DC. I'm the first nigga to play Drake on Howard. the first nigga to play Drake Up Temple. I made those mixtapes. That was me. No, that was me.
Drake on my own.
That was me.
ATF
I
Drake,
bought
all
that shit
things
to
Fresh
DC.
Drake.
Before they was
Before
playing them in the
OVO.
club, all that
OVO.
shit. Huh?
I knew Drake before OVO. Before all this OVO shit, it was ATF, and I was bumping Drake. I know
I wasn't. I first heard Drake on. That's what I'm saying. I first heard Drake on a free radio freestyle with Lil Wayne, Lil Twist, all the youngest, and he was just one of the other motherfuckers rapping.
He definitely lit, bro. But it's, I mean, like he great, but it's like
I'm just saying he's not a plant.
Nah, I was just joking. I always talk my shit about Drake, man. That's gonna, like, in my head, that's the guy that you always gonna be like, you know what? It's like, it's gonna be like Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro, you don't really want to choose. Both of these niggas y'all like that.
Yeah.
Like, he kind of automatic until he just fall off. If he stay here and fall off, you know what I'm saying?
Man, until that writing scandal, niggas wouldn't say nothing about Drake. They wouldn't say nothing about his bars or nothing. He was eating niggas alive.
That's why I'm saying J. Cole. That's why I stand behind that shit, bro. My man Real Live be writing that shit, bro.
Right,
but
he
visuals, man.
But my only thing, Drake was such, like, J. Cole is a huge artist, but Drake was such more of a big artist. He was doing so much more. You know what I mean?
But you know why? Because Cole ain't go pop.
Right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Cole decided to flip the switch right now and go pop, bro. Bro, Cole on songs with Taylor Swift and shit. Bro, that's easy. That's Kendrick on it.
Did Drake do songs with Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift.
Kendrick did. He laughed at Taylor Swift. He's snickering at the Taylor Swift reference. Am I like old? Does that show my age?
No, man. That's
like, who's a popping youngin' that can put people on? Because Taylor Swift lit. She be controlling.
What's her name? With Billie Eilish.
Yep.
Oh, she who's popping right now? I might have to go type in. Probably not.
Bro, I never heard a song from her, but I know she sold like 11 million records or some shit.
No,
y'all got like a billion views on her last video, huh?
Y'all got to tap into Zuri Sings, man. She on my on the intro to my second mixtape, Hippiesndpancakes 2.
Oh yeah.
Man, she fucked that motherfucking song up, bro.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, she fucked that song up, man. That shit, yeah. Like, it's a lot of artists here, man. I be listening to. I'm watching social media and people like just now waking up and telling like, oh yeah, hey Daddy, what's up, bro? How you doing? Like, bro, I've been up the whole damn time. What the fuck y'all been at? Y'all motherfuckers been hermits, man.
Oh yeah.
Like people ain't been in that grind. But hey, I joined a car club, just so y'all know. Okay. That's something that I did in the past few weeks. So I'm trying, I guess when everything opened back up and we start getting these shows, man, we can get in motion. You know what I'm saying? All the way in full motion. And just start storming, you know what I'm saying, all these situations and put all our situations on. So, like, if we go out and we got 15 people, we get 15 on our own media hoodies out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we won't plan that when it's time, you know. But we got definitely some things that we want to do. Cross promote, do some big events. But that's the thing. I've been gauging people on their comfortability as far as doing gatherings and stuff like that. I don't know, man. People are just, I don't know.
People I know, I choose people. I guess I just select a group of people who just like, you know what? Hey, listen, we survived that little tiny apocalypse that occurred. You good? You ain't no zombie? Nah, me either. All right, bet.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. Cause I know so many people want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know, man. It's frustrating to me because it's like regulations and then are they going to try to start shutting these gatherings down and all this bullshit? You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, I want to shoot a video.
We can shoot a video.
I bet I got an idea of this video, and I just bought some fireworks, man. Shit look like dynamite sticks. I don't know what that got to do with the video. I just want to let y'all know that I have some fireworks.
Yeah, we'll put it together.
Yeah, but I got some themes I've been thinking to work out. I've been saying some all right, look, so this is something that I can talk about. It's like as far as branding, right? Q, you hit to the real goats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice that they have a certain style of videos?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm talking about? Like you remember Lil Wayne and Big Sean did that song with a real crazy ass, I think like they Ghost to that joint or some shit.
Yeah.
So, I think that they got those style of videos, like that's their style. You know what I'm saying? Like the Beetlejuice kind of vibe type shit. Yeah, I think that we like as far as branding, I noticed that a lot of people now, um, it's levels to the branding shit. Like it's not just the rapper no more. Like everybody got to play their part in the art and contribute to the art in order for their brand to mean something. That's what bring quality to what you delivering. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, I think that like in the videos, man, I don't be crazy over about all that like shooting this shit like a movie shit, but sometimes I do. So I think that we should like write little short films and then act them out instead of like people. Because I always see people reenacting movies, and sometimes like I looked at what's that Lil Baby and the Baby song? I seen a video to that joint, and it was like the intro to Scarface, like how he quit his job,
I know
then
what
they
you're
went
trying
and
to
got
say.
the drugs in the hotel. It kind of was weak though. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this some shit. You know what I'm saying? That was a shitty ass little. Y'all could have did better type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's kind of like, or how Lil Durk and Dej Loaf did the motherfucking Love and Basketball joint.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we should like kind of like tap into like writing shit or get or find writers and shit like that that do stuff like that and tap in with them and like that's how we develop and cultivate these ideas. Like, cause
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
2020, I think a lot of people set the fuck in the house. I Just cause we ain't talked to them yet, I think it's a lot of people who set in the house and got their shit together.
I hope so.
No, I think so. I feel like that. Like I feel like a lot of people, somebody sat in the house and passively got good at something.
Yeah, I really hope so. I hope
Yeah,
they. I hope people took advantage of this opportunity to reflect, to work out a lot of the issues. But it's just that's really my main concern about this. All of this is the long term. I just spoke about this on the other one, so I'm not gonna get all into it. But the long term is effect of shutting people in the house for months at a time. You know, create habits. You know, you do the same thing for a month, at month at end, it's gonna be hard to break that habit of getting up late.
I
And then
mean,
it's gonna be a lot of businesses that shut down, and it's gonna be a lot of people that's looking for work at the same time. And
well,
they around that same time, all the debts that people are accruing at this time are gonna
yeah.
become due, and then they're gonna start collecting. So I hope motherfuckers are preparing.
I mean, you know what? Honestly, in all honesty, everybody that's around me, like I would like to say, including you, well, for the most part that I know of, we did okay and we made it through. You know what I'm saying? And that's not like one of them things like we better or nothing. You know, God just was looking out. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I'm just
But
saying that no, I know people, I know it's a lot of people that's gonna make it through, but it's just the people that have become like somebody else is looking out for them. You know what I mean? Like they're not looking
yeah,
out for themselves right now and doing, and like you said, mastering something, taking this time and using it to become better at something.
yeah.
So,
I mean,
because
because mastery is the key.
yeah,
That's well, not the key, but that's a key. That's the key to being successful is Like I learned, I don't know, like I guess since dealing with y'all, and like I want to say both of y'all, including you, Q, like dealing with this whole podcast and just having the relationship that I now have with you all, and it growing every week and all the time with every conversation on camera and off camera. I feel like I noticed that, like, like people gotta wanna do stuff,
Yeah.
and then like what you when you want to do it, like once you master like the stuff that you want to do, like my thing is I didn't like I didn't think that I can sit here and have a podcast and be like, all right, let me talk about some shit that I would want to listen to. Until I started playing these podcasts, and I'm like, we do be covering some good shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, it got me to the point where I feel like now I have better like people skills, and I'm able to deal and talk to people now. Like
You can
even
talk better, right?
I can go out. Yeah, I can engage. Like even small talk is not really a thing anymore. It's like small talk
Yeah.
is when I don't want to have it is little jokes, little shit to ease tension. You know what I'm saying? To get the
Yep.
conversation flowing. Like, all right, I get it now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
That's
saying? And
and
it's
that.
like,
Go ahead. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No,
No,
I
you
was
go
just
ahead.
saying that's really my what I always say is my biggest benefit is I've learned how to communicate a lot better. Like so my feelings and what I want, like I can communicate with the world better. Because before I like you people before like most people, you think people know what you want or know what you're thinking, but the being able to express myself better is like what I mean, in different situations. Like I could talk to anybody about anything, like
Yeah,
and just
I also like listen to these joints now, and like, and I
right,
listen to the shit we say, and then I also hear how we grow and change on certain views. Like even just with our own conversations, it's not what other people will say about us that make us change. It's us growing and learning, getting new information. Man, that's like I think like we sat here and planned this out and like had this board of all the things that we was gonna do, but the best thing about this is how it ended up turning out to be like therapeutic. Like for
right,
everybody that come and visit with us. Y'all can hear me?
yeah.
Oh, all right. Nah, I'm just making sure this joint ain't go out.
Now it was out for a second, but you
Nah,
back.
but yeah, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like this really give direction. Like I guess I see that people doing stuff, and I like the stuff that I sent to you. Man, come on. But I also have to remember that my goal when I set out to do the music and to do anything that I ever wanted to do, I wanted people to see me as like, yeah, he the one that I saw that put me on that I want to do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
And
it
it,
just you so often you just not gonna get credit for it.
I don't need the credit. I like when I see it. I think that it's flattering.
No, definitely. That as long as you know and you did what you did from a genuine place for yourself. But I just know a lot of times people will be like, oh, I put them on to that and they ain't shout me out type shit. Like it don't for me, it don't matter no more. You know what I
Now
mean?
it let me know that my branding and my marketing is effective. Like
Right.
it's effective to the point where you want to emulate me, and it's like that's how effective I want to be on a culture. That's how effective I
That's
want to.
right.
No, for real. Like if I fucking put Pac-Man across my fucking forehead, I need the whole fucking culture to follow through on it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how effective I want to be. Like, and I think like I learned so much from this shit because at first cause like with this shit I can't always be like myself. That's like my low self. Like, nah, I'm not about to represent myself forever on camera roll as being this type of fucked up person. I have to grow and adapt to different shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like closed minded to everything all the time. And like with this shit, I really had to look at this shit like, you know what, we grown ups, man. I definitely be leading the wave, man, and that's okay.
It is.
That's okay. That is okay. Cause that's what but it's like, what's so fucked up about it because now I have this like I feel like I live a double life as like a show host and a rapper is, I be wanting to go and rap about this shit, but I feel like it'll be cocky.
Nah, you still gotta express yourself, man. Don't let it get
But
away. Express yourself.
I get better bars off on Hippies and Pancakes. I ain't gonna lie. I get way better shit off when I sit here and talk to y'all.
Yeah, but just
All
I
kind of
feel you,
punchlines and shit.
man.
So
Fuck
what
it.
y'all got planned for the weekend though, man?
Man, I'm gonna hit that plaza real quick.
Oh, yeah, you going down there to take a picture?
Yeah, then I'm done. I'm chilling.
Yeah, they marching like shit. They supposed to be marching from Mellon Street all the way across the bridge and shit down there.
Yeah, having another March on Washington too in August.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, another march in Washington in August.
Yep.
I hope that I hope that they continue this as long as people not all the way at work, and even when people go back to work, I hope they continue to press the issue. I just believe in that stay in your face method. Like I got a lot of jobs doing that shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Your boy, he gonna drop that thing, shut everybody up.
You think so? How much money? What you think is enough money to make a nigga go in the house?
Oh well, I mean, he gonna shut the black people up.
I'm saying, like, what's enough money to make a nigga go in the house? Like, what
Man,
you think is
niggas
enough
gonna
money
sign for 5,000. You tripping? That
Hey,
nigga say,
you think? Hey,
I
for 5
guarantee.
bands, QA,
I'm
for
not.
What's
5
up?
bands, we getting a Hummer. QA is 5 bands, we getting a Hummer. we getting a
See, that's
Hummer.
what I'm telling you. Niggas gonna sign for 5 bands.
That shit gonna look like No Limit. You hear me? We put it up like No Limit.
Niggas gonna sign for 5,000. They be like 5,000. I take that. It's better
My
than
shit gonna
nothing.
say, yeah, no, what you been doing? Listen to the president talk about that Chinese flu. And fuck you talking about? I'll pull up in a fucking camouflage Hummer.
Is
He
that
kick out
enough?
5,000. No, 5,000 funky ass dollars ain't enough. I'm gonna pull up and motherfucking protest with that 5 bands. I'm gonna get some speakers.
I'm
I'll be up there, fuck the police. Yeah, nigga, fuck. Hey, another nigga that's underrated in the game. I'm glad I said that fuck the police shit, bro. YG, bro.
Yeah, YG be doing this thing.
Continuously, bro. He always front line, bro. His best hits came from him saying fuck some shit that we all can agree to.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He said fuck Trump. We was like, yep. He said fuck the police. Niggas like, yep. Niggas tired of this shit, bro. Like at this point, bro, like Lil Baby said in this shit, bro, this shit ain't even black and white no more, bro. Like I've been saying, bro,
It's never
on
been.
Pancakes, bro. This shit is a war of classes, bro. This is the haves
exactly
and the
right.
have-nots, bro.
But
This
that's
is a
what
war
I
of the
keep.
classes.
That's what I keep talking about. That's why I'm like, people talking about the shutdown. I'm like, dog, the war classes is gonna change because you still acquiring debt.
They just spanked the Walmart, man.
Oh, where?
I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'll tell y'all the next episode if I remember, or I'll text y'all. But they just spanked the shit out of a Walmart, bro. Like they real life broke the glass in that bitch and ran up in that motherfucker, bro. But I've been saying that Walmart got the best shit. I don't know why y'all was hitting Target. They bougie. They don't got shit you can survive on. Walmart had the shit the whole time. They been was supposed to spank them. They got the guns. They got motherfucking bow and arrows and shit. They got fucking bicycles and shit.
Do you
Tires.
think? Do you think it's going to be I don't think I'm preparing for no war. I don't think the war is going to be won in the streets.
I think that if you're not prepared when it's all said and done, you're gonna have some big ass rims in your car looking sweet for the F. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel that.
I
feel that. But I'm just saying, like I'm just saying, I'm not preparing for. So I wouldn't go to Walmart. I would go to Rolex or fucking Tiffany and Co.
All right. So the thing I've been thinking about that, I be saying the same shit, but Rolex got serial numbers.
So
I mean,
I definitely could get a motherfucking jeweler to cover switch that piece out. And after that, niggas ain't going through my watch. And I guarantee I could get more close to retail value on a Rolex than any other a TV, than any other shit. I want my money.
When these motherfucking people figure out that where all the dough is really at the fucking gold reserves, that's when the shit's really gonna get crunchy and they gonna drop the soldiers off.
But you're not. Yeah, I'll say you're not gonna get in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This shit gonna get crunchy. They gonna drop them soldiers off. Then they gonna be like, hold up, pull them up.
Yeah, you're not gonna get into that.
That shit ain't shaking like that.
Nah,
That
you're not.
this little
That's what I'm
petty
saying.
shit.
So you got to go to where you can get the valuables at. If you were doing that, I'm not encouraging nobody to do anything like that, but go to the
I ain't gonna
high
lie.
value.
They can say what they want about me, but after this, if this shit turn wicked, I'm gonna be a motherfucking a fucking firearms dealer. Fuck what y'all talking about. This is the beginning of my documentary. My shit gonna be a warlord. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's too much money and death. I'm gonna take my part in this shit. I'm gonna arm the people that need to be armed, and we just gonna watch this play out like a game of chess.
Yeah, we just don't. We gotta make sure. I just don't know, man. I don't think there's no way we can. Once the military get involved, everything is going to shut down. So I don't know.
Yeah, but it's too many people step. Hey, all right. Before we end this shit, right? Can you say her name? I think we're gonna have to fry her ass if we talking about the same lady. Bro.
All right, we got 10 minutes to talk about it. Come on.
All right, go ahead. Who I'm talking about, bro?
Candace Owens.
Who?
Candace Owens.
Oh, what she do?
Oh, who you talking about then?
I was talking about this damn fucking mayor of DC. We still standing together, or can I say something?
We're about.
We still standing together?
Nah, not yet. What she did, I don't even know.
All right, look. I'm gonna just speak truth because I have to, bro. Now, although she did tell us black people she looked out and she said, "Oh, Black Lives Matter, I painted in the street. Get niggas in the street, I got y'all." She still ain't rocking with niggas when it come to defunding the police because she says that that's what we don't know, that's what we talking about. Basically, we don't know what we asking for. And we thinking that we need to change and I mean it's a conversation. I'm not shitting on anybody. I'm just saying that she's saying that we need a change and we need like a reform.
Yeah, but right. So that's what I'm saying. So it's not necessarily just defund, it's restructure. So I'm with that. Restructure the criminal justice system.
They got too many fucking like high grade weapons. Defund them fuckers too.
No. Specialized police for high training, make it high paying and hard to get. You know what I'm saying? Make them into heroes. Make them some people that save all lives. Break the fraternal order of police. This fucking system, the blue shield. Restructure the police. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. Stop the shit that's going on now. You know what I mean?
Because PG County just said that they're replacing all the police in their schools with like specialized social workers. Now, I think that with that happening on such a low level in our life and our like social structure, like I guess with the children, I want to say at the beginning of all of this, I think that we need to adapt that same method when it comes to policing in the community, man. Because our children are made some way through all of this be traumatized, bro, to watch this every day and to see this as their reality that, listen, little black girl or little black boy, you know what I'm saying? They out here, they killing other little black people, black people big and little. You know what I'm saying? But also, like, I think that they need to, like, I don't think that, like, of course, we're not going to say that all police are bad, but I feel like that they need to somewhat, why don't regular police just have fucking guns with rubber bullets in them to begin with?
Because you or me can have a gun with non-regular bullets in it. They need to have a lethal option if somebody's killing people.
So why don't they walk around with grenades then? Because of course we got guns and they got guns and they need to have the one up. Why they don't got grenades then?
No, I'm saying you need to have a lethal option. It shouldn't be the first option, but they need to have because people kill people. You can't. You come at me with rubber bullets, I'm gonna light your ass up.
But I'm saying though, if I'm specially trained to pull up, right? Me and my man pull up, we can dog you out right quick and disarm you. And then that way you don't die, we can prosecute you.
Yeah, and they are potentially still lethal, but again, if somebody is killing people, you have to have a lethal option.
Man, fuck that, man. They
Uh,
need to. I'm not with that shit no more. I'm not with the chokeholds. They need to ban that
I'm
shit in the
I'm
whole
I'm not
country.
with all none of them chokeholds, all that extra
Anything that
restraint
got to
shit.
deal with the respiratory system. If you taking an L, you just gotta take the fucking L like a
All
man
that,
and go
right.
do some
I'm not
push-ups.
with I absolutely agree. It's
Yeah,
different.
like
It's different types
12
of
grown
cuffs.
ass men,
It's
12
different type
grown
of
ass men,
cuffs
six
that you
grown
can
ass
get
men.
that are just as secure, that aren't as fucking painful when you put them
Yeah,
on. You know what I'm saying? It's all kinds of shit you can do to stop the brutality that is in our prisons justice system. Going down to simple as the handcuffs when they put them motherfuckers on extra tight and put your hands behind your back and try to lift your arms up and break your fucking your shoulders out your shit.
yeah, these
You know what I'm saying? All
motherfuckers
that
more
shit.
humane to dogs.
Right.
They more humane to fucking dogs than they are to people. You don't never see them motherfucking knee a dog out like that. They motherfucking, hey, come here, bud. Come here, come here,
Yeah,
buddy.
so
Hey.
I'm not. I mean, I not just necessarily defund all police. That's not what we're saying. We're saying restructure the organization and restructure how the police, because they get a lot of money. How that shit is allocated. Y'all getting all this overtime for nothing. That's the one thing that's really like all these protests with the police. Police are printing money right now. If you're a police officer, you working as much as you want to.
My
So y'all talking
bullshit.
all these police officers, especially if they close to retirement, y'all didn't set their whole life up because you get your last, I think, 3 years of retirement, some shit. We it's a lot. It's a lot that goes on in it. So
I think that
restructure how it's
during all this,
organized.
yeah, during all this restructuring, I think that more of our people that want to see change that are able to need to become police officers and be the change. And then
Yeah.
more the citizens, we need to play our part. The ones that don't want to be police officers need to play their part and be the change. And then I feel like everybody, like I feel like as far as us, like as a people, now I'm not gonna speak for everybody else, but like us, we need to y'all like get on it. We can't keep asking, let's be the change, and we got like all these white people policing our neighborhood. Go be the police then.
Like if it was some type of role of community liaison or something like that between the police or
You
somebody that
already know we on that. We already
yeah,
know we
but
on top of that.
that shit is like all this aggressive policing and oppressing the people is got to stop because you feel like you're being oppressed when the motherfuckers are sitting on every corner when you walk past they hopping out they you know what I'm saying you still a man and this
Right.
person ain't no more of a man than you he just hiding behind his badge so it's like the way officers are trained to approach the citizenry you know what I mean?
Right.
All that shit has to stop, all of it. But again,
Yeah, for sure.
it's people, so they need more training. They need specialized training. It's harder to become. Uh, so, what?
And they
How
need
long
some
is police
fucking
academy?
hugs and drugs. Hugs
Huh?
and drugs. That's what the police need. The police need a fucking blunt and some fucking pancakes and smoking the pancakes.
Yeah.
That's what they need. Like this
The joint
point,
breaking
bro,
up.
I've been seeing a lot of videos of like, be careful of the enemy showing kind gestures too. Not even about, what I'm saying, always being like aggressive. And, like, I don't care what you saying. You saying more. You heard that they cut like all the one thing. Put it up here.
What you said?
I said we probably can wrap it up here because I know we done in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, we can wrap. Just man, I really appreciate you. You lead the way. You take it the conversation and get into a lot of people that wouldn't have received it. I want you to stay encouraged and know that you're doing the right thing. And like you just keep doing you. Don't worry about what nobody else do. Keep inspiring change. That's what you're here for. Inspire people to do more.
I appreciate y'all for letting me be able to shine my light with confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do your thing.
I really appreciate having a team like beside me that really encouraged me to be able to do that shit. Cause I don't really want to talk about nothing else. It's only real shit to really say for. But I appreciate y'all, man. Q Waves, D. This is episode 17, 18, 19, 20.
18.
Man, we up here. Man, what the 18 Jordans look like? They was like the suede joint.
18. I can't pull them off the top of my head. Hold on, let me see.
You gonna have to stamp them on this video, Hippies and Pancakes, whatever episode this is with them J's.
All right.
We out. Hey, y'all take a shot for me too, man. It's my birthday tomorrow.
All right.
Got you, bro.
Already. All right, see y'all next week, man.
All right.
Yep.